Hi there everyone, hello. Hello to all my friends and family, to all my beautiful subscribers. I love you all and there's not a thing you can do about it. What I'm doing now in this little video is to show you my latest book. A heterogeneous collection of eclectic works by your boy Graham Jenkinson, aka the Scrapman, aka Grey Wolf. This is a collection of 100 poems that have all been global poetry competition winners. As the title says, it is a heterogeneous collection of poetry covering many topics for the reader to enjoy. All the poems in this book were written for global competitions, and every poem in this book came in the first three: gold, silver or bronze. It doesn't matter which order they came in, but I decided to write 100 into book form. Firstly for myself as a collection, and so I could see my own name on my bookshelf, which really makes me feel important. Not that I am, because I'm not. I'm just me. And I've got to say that I've been impressed by people's attitude towards my work. I've been impressed by the interest in my work, and I've been impressed by the amount of books which have been sold. Whereby hangs the tale. And to all my friends out there, and anyone else who's wishing to buy this book, please feel free to contact me personally on scrapmanjenkinson@yahoo.com, and we will arrange a better deal, shall we say, for each other. For each book that I sell for £10 on amazon.co.uk, where they are available, I get paid between £1.70 and £2.40. Amazon take the rest for advertising and for publishing. So as you can see, I need to sell a lot of books to make it viable for me to carry on. However, I can buy author copies which I can sell on to whoever I want at whatever price we can agree on. My books, as a matter of interest, are also available in the Ukeldra Centre on the island of Anglesey in North Wales, and they are also available in Artisan Crafts in Amlock, which is on Anglesey in North Wales. Further independent book shops are being sourced. We're feeling the water just to see if there will or would be any interest in my work. Apparently poetry is one of the hardest mediums to sell, but time will tell. So there we go, guys. This is my 6th book to be published now, and it's one which I am particularly proud of. I love the look of the book. I love the poetry inside. And as I say, there's 100 pages in here, and I have a foreword in here which is from a lovely lady that I met over 20 years ago, June Lawney, who is the art director for the Liverpool Academy of Arts. And this is the foreword. Graham first came to my gallery, the Liverpool Academy of Arts, inquiring about the Liverpool sculptor Arthur Dooley, as people had said that his artwork was similar to Arthur's early work. Unfortunately, Arthur had already passed away by that time, so Graham never got to meet him. We chatted about art, and his own art made out of scrap metal such as hammers, nuts and bolts, even fire extinguishers. And in 2001 I offered him a joint exhibition with another artist, Tom Rydyke. I could see how talented he was, and his work sold as fast as he could make it. After that he became known as the Scrapman and went on to exhibit elsewhere in England and in Wales. He had many exhibitions at the Liverpool Academy of Arts over the following years, which earned him a great following in Merseyside for his sculptures. As I got to know Graham, I found he also had a great talent for writing poetry. His poetry shows what a deep-feeling man he is, with a sharp observation of nature and his surroundings. I'm so glad Graham came to my gallery all those years ago. He is not only one of my artists, he is now also one of my best friends. Love and peace always, from June Lawney. And P.S. If you don't own one of his quirky sculptures, it's time you did. And I've continued there to say I would like to thank June Lawney for this lovely foreword, for her friendship, and for introducing me to the wonderful people in Liverpool. And I would also like to thank Tony Ellis, the Dark Lord of Yetton, Aileen Ellis, the Dark Lady of Yetton, Alexandra Floella Wiseman, Gilly Walker, Julie Greaves, Graham Harrison, Carrie Hardcastle Harrison, and Peter Dickinson for their continued support of myself and my work. And thank you to all my friends and family for being there when I doubted my own abilities. So let's have a moment of silence for the doubters. That's enough. This book is 100 poems of varying theme and subject. Each one has been in previous competitions and have come in the top 3 awards. I hope you enjoy what you read, and please forgive any typos, as I was off school the day that they did spelling. And I shall just read one of them now. And give you an idea of what goes on inside. In the silence of your mind, I will call to you. Through the dark corridors of your mind, I am there, where that silence becomes oh so deafening. You feel my presence, while the rest remain unaware. Through the subways of your mind, I await you. At every corner that you turn, I will be there. Your psyche is playing such a game with you. Every shadow there produces a scare. But if you close your eyes and just listen, you will find that peace is the only sound. Instead of that all so deafening silence, there is tranquility all around. In the darkness where you are robbed of vision, just because there is no glimmer of light, your mind will start creating all those monsters who are waiting to cause you fright. So is the darkness really your good old friend, who waits there just to talk to you again? Or is that darkness so full of demons who will fill your mind with pain? The darkness and silence together stir the mind, where you can escape from the issues of the day. relaxation, meditation, contemplation for the soul, removing all the issues and casting problems far away. Excuse me, and there you go. And I'll finish with this one, which is about my hometown, which is Huddersfield. And if you wish to read the other 98, please purchase the book. This poem is simply called Huddersfield. Walking around my northern town, half the shops closed with shutters down, business tax and rents too high, Poundland illuminates the evening sky, burger bars opening by the score, while old shops finally close the door. Shops which have stood centuries old, now in darkness, empty and cold. Shops which shone for centuries bright, now boarded up, devoid of light. Only the memories that the buildings hold, ghosts of the sellers and the things they sold. Dr. Dan's health drink so foul to taste, markets now derelict, late to waste. Shiny banister to the upper floor, now decaying behind locked door. Mr. Dyson with his penny sweet tray, caught up in the progress and swept away. Supermarkets now take their place, destroying all that had a human face. My northern town runs in my blood, so many changes, not many for good. The textile mills now quiet and still, engineering silent, no lathe, no drill. The brickwork kills now broken and cold, all our industry has now been sold. Thundering factories once busy and proud, now bound and wrapped in a funeral shroud. Thousands now unemployed, life on the dole, destroying their pride, destroying their soul. Walking around my northern town, half the shops shut with shutters down. Business tax and rents too high, while Poundland lights that northern sky. A once proud town now sparse and bare, with a government who simply do not care. I rest my case. Thank you all again so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Please feel free to subscribe, it costs nothing. And it helps my channel, it helps my cause. It's a very eclectic channel, as I've said before, with many different subjects and topics being covered. Click the like button if you've liked it. If there's anything you'd like me to write about, feel free to leave a comment. Even feel free to challenge me to write a poem on a subject of your choice. Click the bell icon for any future uploads, as I have many planned for the future. Thank you all so much again for watching. Namaste.